Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Gabe if you're new here, and today we're going to be diving a little deeper on that review that I just released back on Tuesday for my 991.1 GT3. There were some questions that some of you guys had on YouTube and on Instagram, and also I realized I didn't go back and talk about some things that I really wanted to get a little deeper on. And so we're going to go over everything that I missed and hopefully answer all your guys' questions. So let's get started. First things first, we're going to talk about the warranty of the car. The car came with a certified pre-owned 2-year bumper-to-bumper warranty with unlimited miles. And so that covers everything that is not a consumable or wearable item. I was really surprised. My first visit at the dealership, they said my my trunk shocks, the trunk wing, the hydraulic shocks that pop it open, they had failed, and they didn't warranty those. They said that those were a wearable or consumable item. I didn't think that would actually be fall in that category, but it does. It didn't cover as much as I thought, but at the end of the day, I didn't actually need to use it for anything, which is great. Like I said in the previous video, I drove it 36,000 miles and never actually had to use it. So yeah, bulletproof car. The car also came with, and that warranty was not negotiable. I didn't buy it, it was already included. So we don't have to do nothing, it's already there for you. I think you can actually add on years when you're signing papers. But I'm not entirely too sure. So, car also came with the motor warranty. Like I've mentioned pretty much every video, and I still get questions. The 3.8 in the 991.1 GT3s is known to fail. Pretty much anytime you drive it hard, not anytime you drive it hard, but eventually if you're driving it hard, you're going to blow the motor. And mine happened to blow on me, and I had that fixed, and that was an extremely smooth process. It happened on track, which is totally fine with Porsche. I took it to the dealership. They told me that they were able to make the misfires at high RPMs happen when they drove the car, and that they were going to do a further investigation because they had replaced the coil packs and the spark plugs, and there was no issue, and the spark plugs were brand new. Before I took it in the dealership, I actually took it upon myself to swap the spark plugs just to make sure it wasn't just like me not keeping up with the maintenance, and that wasn't the case. So a couple days later, they took a deeper look into the motor and found out that the camshaft had scarring on it, and it was due to the cam follower issue that plagues those motors. So had that replaced, and 3 weeks later I picked up the car and it was smooth. No issues no issues at all, no questions asked. My service advisor was super chill, super cool guy down in San Diego, Porsche San Diego. That was when I was living down there, and yeah, I mean, it was smooth. So once you have it replaced, that doesn't mean the warranty goes away, like you're only good for one motor. No, you can actually have it replaced multiple times. Now, the real question should be is, will this new motor last a normal life cycle for this car? And I don't know. I don't think anybody does right now. I've heard of people replacing multiple motors. I actually know somebody who has replaced their motor 3 times, but his concerns that he talked to me about seemed a little strange. He was taking it to the dealership because when he would start it up, it would have that notorious flat 6 smoke out the back sometimes. And if you guys aren't familiar with that, you don't have a Porsche, never seen a Porsche do that. Basically, it's kind of random, but if the motor is full of oil, not full of oil, if it's over full, it'll do it. I've done it myself actually, because I overfilled my motor and started it. And then sometimes randomly, even when your oil is at the perfect level, you start it up and it'll just shoot white smoke out. And it's a lot. It's a lot. So it worries people for sure, but it's normal. It's normal with all 911s, GT3, base model, whatever. It's gonna happen. I haven't seen it happen on the new gens yet, the turbo models, or the models with a turbo motor, sorry. But yeah, it's happened on my GT3. It happened on the first one, but this new motor, the only time it has ever smoked on me on startup was when I overfilled it with oil, and yeah, that's kind of a given. So yeah, there's the warranty. Everything's been great on the car. I haven't had to use the warranty, but it's always there, and it's always nice to have it there in case you need to use it, which I really do like that about Porsche, because there's no questions asked. If something goes wrong, they're gonna replace it. So yeah. All right guys, so next we're gonna be talking about the maintenance of a GT3, which is pretty damn easy, you guys. It's pretty easy. The only thing I actually had to buy that I didn't already have from working on previous cars was a oil filter cap tool, basically to remove the oil filter off the car, and that was it. The maintenance on these cars is extremely easy. I've actually thought about posting on Facebook like, hey, I can do basic maintenance on your GT3 or your 911, because it's just that easy. And the thing is, you're paying crazy money to go to the dealership. I think an oil change at the dealership is somewhere upwards of $500. Spark plugs is $800. I can knock out my spark plugs in like 15 minutes. So it's like, dude, even if I charged a fraction of that price, like I'm still good. Like I can get somebody in here and out in half an hour. The maintenance on these cars is just super easy. Now, with that being said, when I bought the car, I bought it with a maintenance package, and that's 3 visits. 3 visits, 10,000 miles is pretty much when they want your car to come in to service it, and that's pretty much it. Now, it's not required of you to use their service. You can also take it to another shop, and then by law, they have to accept that work as you know, a service being done. They can't deny your warranty or anything like that because you took it to another shop and your car was still under warranty, but you used another service shop instead of their service. So yeah, it's very easy car to work on for basic maintenance. And the thing is, with the GT3, it's just so bulletproof that it comes down to this. Like, you're either gonna be able to fix it in your garage fairly easy, or you're not gonna be able to fix it at all, and then you need to take it to the dealership. Like, there's no gray area of, oh, you know what, maybe I could, you know, with my limited knowledge, maybe I can get away with fixing it. Now, there's not really anything like that with the GT3. It's black and white. Either I can do this in the garage, or it's gotta go to the dealership to have the motor dropped. Like, so that's pretty nice, actually, to know that not only is the maintenance easy, it's fast, but also that if there's something wrong with the car that's actually serious, I'll just take it to the dealership. Now that I'm out of warranty, I will not take it to the dealership because I will get raped. Fuck dealership prices. And yeah, Porsche is no different, you know, than any other dealership. They're just gonna jack up the prices on you, charge you something astronomical. But yeah, that is your maintenance side of things. Okay guys, and lastly, and this was like a question that I got a lot on, even in the comment section on YouTube, but quite often on Instagram, is the tunes on the car. So I have the motor tuned and the trans tuned. It has an M Engineering Stage 2 tune that allows me to run race gas, 91, and E85 all on the fly. I just need to change the settings in the on the car. It's just like a few little stock flips, and pretty much you can change what fuel the car runs on. So very easy to do at the track. I go from 91 to race gas in a matter of seconds and optimize that power. So that's nice. Haven't had any issues with it. Does it make significantly more power? Well, it's a naturally aspirated car, so it's not going to make you as much as a turbo car would, right? You're not going to make 200 pound-feet of torque and then 200 horsepower or something. You're not going to get those numbers, but you are going to get with a catless car. Let's say if you took the cats off your car right now and drove around with it, what I've noticed is the power band is not very linear. Down low seems pretty numb, and then you get in the mid-range and it's very strong, but then once you get to the top, it starts to fall off. And when I had it tuned, that power band was solid all the way through. Very linear, very progressive, and you could definitely tell the car picked up some significant power. Like I said, wasn't nothing crazy like 200 or nothing like that, but the thing is with Porsches, they don't make very much power anyways. They're a super light car and the gearing is super short. So you're basically getting through the gearing faster by adding more power because you're faster. So yeah, power band was perfectly solid after that. No weak areas in the power band. Obviously on a car that revs to 9,000 RPM, down low, don't expect to just punch it when you're at 3,000 RPM and it just go bah. No, it's not gonna happen. It's not a turbo car where you get that instant torque shove. It's an NA car. They don't really make too much torque. So there's that. And then the PDK tune was night and day. It was amazing. I suggest anybody with the GT3 get the PDK tune by M Engineering. I know there's a couple other businesses out there that offer it, but if you think PDK shifts fast from factory, which it does, it shifts very fast, wait till you get it tuned. When you get it tuned, you're like, oh fuck man, like this is crazy. Before you even have the chance for the paddle to reset, the car's already in the next gear. And there's no, I just noticed kind of like there was a hang shift issue with the OEM mapping on the PDK that the M Engineering got rid of. And it gave me the gear I wanted every single time, fast. There was no need to put it into PDK Sport, nothing like that. It shifts fast no matter what you're doing. Which I actually think PDK Sport is for when you're driving in automatic mode and you're not playing with the paddles. It'll just hold the revs higher, and I think that's it, but I could be wrong. But with the M Engineering PDK tune, it's a night and day difference, which is crazy considering we all know that PDK is like the lightning fast gearbox on the market today. So I would highly suggest it. Now, pricing on that, I think it's like 800 bucks for the PDK tune, and I think it was about 22. I think it paid about, yeah, $3,000 out the door for the tune. It could have even been even more, I think. So on the pricier side, right? Like we go talking about F80 M3s, BMWs in general, you're talking about like a $500 tune on the high side, right? For a really good one. And for the Porsches, obviously it's got a tax of its own, and you're going to be paying quite a bit more. So keep that in mind. Is it completely necessary? No, but if you have catless headers, I would say it is the move. You're going to really enjoy how the car feels once you get the car tuned with catless headers. But yeah, that'll be it. I hope I covered everything. I hope I don't have to come back and make another video, but if I do, please drop it in the comment section below. A couple comments I saw on the comment section as well. When I get pulled over, do cops say anything about my steering wheel? No, they don't, but they can, because it doesn't have the airbag. It's not the OEM. It's something about messing with the OEM steering wheel, some California law. But no cop has said anything about my steering wheel. No cop has said anything about me wearing harnesses on the street either. But I think they can as well. What else? I think it's something to do with the airbag tampering. That's why I think people get worried about the steering wheel. So think that's pretty much it. But yeah, if you guys have any more questions, please drop in the comment section below. I'll answer it there. And hope you guys enjoyed this video. Take it easy. Peace.